Hello, Calm Farmers, and welcome back to the Calm Farm, calmly farming rice and vegetables every night of the freaking week, FS25. Remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to the present moment. If you're tuning in dead, hello, welcome back. Wowee. Do 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 do. Now, what did I realize late last night before I went to bed? Yes. Just made it. Planks long and wood beam. It's the easiest way to do this. We're going to go and pick up some planks and some wood beams, as well as our nice new oversized Manitou. Is that all corn? No, sunflowers. Okay. Do 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 Planks long wood beam. Mr. Rubber, going good, thank you, my liege. How's yourself? Happy Sunday to you. Bango. Mate, I realised that I'd totally forgotten to take care of this wood beam issue that I'd meant to. I wonder how many of these we can actually stack before it glitches out. And how you doing, Mr. Rubber? What's going on over there? Funny old day here. It's gone between sun and rain constantly. Is this actually going to stack if I go for... I have to try. Like, I actually have to try. Okay. It's not going to make it down this little hill thing, is it? So. All right. Okay. Harry Jonic, hello. Yasmin, hello. How you doing there, guys? Oofta. Weltering. Muggy temperatures. That's the really difficult one to deal with. Heat, any old Gronk can deal with heat, but humidity, it's another thing. If you jump on and you're waiting for me, guys, just either ponies or cultivation campaign. If you please. How you doing there, Harry? What's going on, brother? Nice one, dude. Getting some rest. Respect. This is our new Manitou, by the way, everyone. Our new used Manitou. Out here ripping and tearing it up already. Just punching all this into the the temple. I think we should try and complete the temple project. Not essential, but you know, a bit of extra credit. Whoa. Near your house, yes. IRL. What's going on out there? That's fucked. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Jado last night, really coming way offline there. Way uncool vibes. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, do we take that back? Do we leave it here? Let's leave it for now. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, he got stuck into me for like not being calm, and then he threatened to bash me at some point. It's like, buddy, that's so stupid. I bet he can't fight either. I bet. Just saying it because he thinks he's talking to a bunch of dweebs. No, fair enough, yeah, it's me as well. I was thinking about it today. I don't know. I don't know how to have that conversation with people, especially when they're like in their 30s or whatever, you know, talking to the young dudes in the chat. That's fair enough, you know. Everyone's online, no one knows what's true, blah, blah, blah. But if you're in your 30s or something, it's like, you can't be acting that way. Yeah, it's locked in. Harry, Jado started talking like within the neo-Nazi slash hard right, not even it's not even right wing ideology. It's like neo-Nazi shit or KKK shit. They have this thing called the Great Replacement theory, where they say that white people are being replaced by other races. It's total bullshit. It's not backed up by anything except vibes, and it's just designed to play upon weak white men's fears of their girlfriends, daughters, whatever, getting fucked by black dudes, basically, which is a stupid thing to be scared of. And it plays upon racism and all sorts of crap. Fear, basically. Weak, gutted dogs, white men, are scared of losing their jobs to Indian dudes and losing their women to like big dicked Mexican dudes and stuff, and they freak out and they came up with this theory called the Great Replacement theory. Jado started talking about that and how he thought it was true. And obviously everyone in the chat was just like, shut up. No, but we didn't say shut up. We were just like, dude, that's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. Tried to talk him down. I was, I think, more unhinged than any of you guys. Everyone else was cool about it, but yeah, and he's now muted. He got Gonzo of all people, the most cool-headed among us, muted him. So Jado, if you're watching now, unable to comment, please understand that the government is trying to put racist ideas in men's heads to control them. It's sad, Yaz. It left me really sad more than anything. Just like, fuck, that they got a hold of Jado. You know what I mean? Leave our boy alone. I thought he was one of us, Anyway. Harry, you seem like you're across it, bud, but everyone knows, and everyone should know that there are like people out there genuinely trying to spread these views, and they use fear and anxiety and all of those sorts of feelings and sensations to do it. And they do it specifically to men. And they sell them I don't know, terrible. Wild, Harry, you said it, brother. It's just sad to see as well. And watch out, Harry, keep an eye on your boys, man. Keep an eye on your friends. Because, yeah, the thing with Jado is we're all rooting for him, you know what I mean? We all want Jado to be our cool friend online. Not say weird shit like white people are getting replaced by... weird shit, man. Weird shit. Kook shit, Sounding like a total kook. Me as well. I think it's a misunderstanding more than anything, but you can't talk about the fucking Great Replacement theory, which is 100% like KKK shit, in the chat and get zero pushback. Or be surprised when there's pushback. Like, we got a queer flag in our fucking bio, bro. What do you think this is? Our farm flag is a mix between the communist flag and... Yeah, MAGA vibes, man. MAGA. That's the hardest thing with MAGA, They say shit like, we need to get corruption out of politics, and like, we need to take care of each other, blah, blah, blah. Or like, talk about the ruling class and how people are ripping them off, and then they just go ahead and say some shit like, and also, we should deport people like the Nazis did. It's just like, fuck's sake, man. Anyway, Jado come back. It's really easy to change your mind about stuff like that. It takes less than 1 second, takes less effort than, you know, less effort than fucking cracking open a cold can of Sprite. And taking a big sip to just say, yeah, I was tricked, I was had, I was took. Took in by some goons online. Yaz, Rubber, Harry, I'm just bringing the timescale forward. Sorry, I should have warned you. Trying to just get through to the next step on this temple thing and figure out what what it requires next. For their next step. Wait, were we also going to figure something out about the cereal factory? No, we already did. We already did. Did we? Oh yeah, yeah. It's using 3,000 liters of rice per month. Okay. Oh yeah? Damn. That is a cutie bow booty. It goes 25 kilometers an hour. It's a bit of a slowpoke, but Christ, if she ain't a sweetheart. Oh yeah, you putting away a couple of those sour gummies, man? I'm a bit of a fiend for that type of thing as well. Love me some sour candy. Okay. All right. Well, if you guys are cool with it, if the pwners are done, I might get into the next month. Otherwise, I'll help you with some pwning. The product placement, yeah. Yaz craving the. Oh, damn! I just saw that, Harry. Yaz craving the trolley sour electrics. Yo. Damn, the color shit on this is so. I love this color palette. God, that is so red hot. Yeah. Everyone's keen for it. All right. We'll buy it stock. It'll be a little bingo. Yes, bingo. Watering greenhouses, or we could stick it up at the yeah, we could stick it up at the animal thing. All right. Look, I know when I'm voted down. We'd like to get into the next month, guys. On the agenda will be Rubber will be doing animal stuff. There will be deliveries, there will be cultivation campaign, there will be chicken feed, a general campaign tomorrow. And I'm going to go grab some more stuff for the temple. And then we can talk about a sale, or we can just crash straight through into November. Oh, there's also the beet harvest. And a parsnip harvest. There's a lot on tomorrow, but I think if we all just pick and choose what we want to do and go through it slowly, we'll be right. Is someone out there on a Pona? Thought I heard a clip clop. See the rubber running extremely quickly across the map. No, I suspect the clip clop. I'll wait till he's home and hosed. So we don't actually have that much cultivation to do. I say we buy the Magic Meadow now, and then cultivate all those parsnips. We've got the beets to bring in. Not cultivate, harvest all the parsnips, harvest all of our beets. Cultivation campaign. Alright, cool. Cool. Bit of a mixed bag tomorrow. But we've got the personnel for the tasks. Mr. Rubber is back in the saddle, looks like it. Got all our ponies back. How do we tell? I mean, look, some of these Ponoses are starting to look pretty nice. Nitro, Oliver, Groovy, Kismet, Edgar. All right. Harry Jonic whipping this bad girl straight back to the spot. Cool. Thank you, HasJ. Very nice. We'll do all the repairs and the washing and whatnot with that one tomorrow, maybe. Look, we could even give her a paint job and just bring her back up to shiny and new. Yaz sleeping in the chicken shed tonight. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's get into tomorrow. Sleeping in the dog truck like he's on vacation. Alright. So... So Harry's running back that. Haz, would you do the beets, please? The beet harvesters over at the flour mill. I'll get a dog truck down there for you. Just have to ferry them across to the cannery, please. Rubber, do we need another thing of beets up at the horse fold? Are they okay for beets? I assume that they're holding all right for them. Okay, cool. Yaz is on the deliveries. Mr. Rubber, let me know. Mr. Rubber and Yaz, let me know if you need anything in terms of help or assistance, or just a warm body to give you a hand with the old undertakings over there. What am I looking for? Something that can harvest parsnips. No. Fuck, we might have to get this thing out there. The De Wolf. What do you reckon, guys? It's going to be 30 grand. But we're going to harvest the whole of this friggin' thing. The whole of the Magic Meadows getting pulled in. It will surely be more than $30,000 in beet by the time we've finished. At the end, I say we leave this section alone and maybe just repaint the ground there as forest floor. Or we get an extremely narrow cultivator and somehow cultivate between those trees. But I don't see us getting a harvester through there. Cool. And then it'll just take some perseverance. It'll take a while to pay off this one as well. This is a janky machine. Don't know if it's got any capacity. I hope it does. Yeah, we'll just see. And then what we do with the I mean, look, our money's pretty struck by that. But going forwards, we can. Do we say that we just own the Magic Meadow now? Do we just make that investment and stick with it? We've got the money. It's been like kind of a long-term goal for us, I guess. Does it have any fucking... capacity, this thing? No. Or is it just purely a two-man job? We literally can't tell if this thing's working or not, hey? I have no idea. So all of this stuff is just coming out the bottom. Is that what's going on here? Fuck. Oh yeah. He knows what he's doing. Alright, well... Huh. Where's the 3-in-1? Oh, yeah, I know what the 3-in-1 is. Confusion reigns supreme. Alrighty. Hey, Mr. Rubber. 2 3-in-1s passing each other in the night. Or the early morn. Okay. Alright, there we go. It is possible. Yaz or Mr. Rubber, whenever you guys are finished up there, I might need your help on the old parsnip that I'm undertaking here. It is not going to be our easiest thing that we ever did. I'll tell you that for dang sure. Shit. Alright, nah, fuck it. I can't do this with an AI. I need one of you guys. It's official. The parsnip fold is a two-man task. Alright. Guess just... I'll come help you guys out for a bit. I think Mr. Rubber's task is probably that's of the utmost importance. Mr. Rubber, I reckon that you get some TMA done, so just crack on. Harry Jonic is busy with the beats. Yaz, yeah, maybe I could steal you, Yaz. Would that be alright, mate? It's gonna test your patience, I'll tell you that. But yep. I'm over in the Magic Meadow. You'll see the setup when you get here. It's not ideal, but we'll just do our best. Oh, my friends, Northern Loretta. Ooh, we've got new borrowing we can do. Yes, please. Taking our borrowed money to 2,000, $2.5 million. Suck it, bank. So Yaz, I reckon just get yourself in position up the end there, and we'll just pull along that axis with the viaducts there. Yep. And I'll do my best to position myself alongside of you. Go for it, bud. Yep, we're doing it. Okay. All right. Our years of practice paying dividends here. Stepping up to smash in this rather filthy, nasty harvest. Parsnip. Parsnip. Pretty day at least. Up the end here, we'll just let it unload everything it's got. Okay. And I'll just try and, I guess you're going along the top end? Yep. Perfect. Oh man, not us like fast and furiousing our way betwixt that that bale there. Sorry. Oop. The beets you're getting, straight to the cannery, please, Harry Jonick. It's going to be a very, very special edition that we churn out of the canning factory. Calm Farm food products fans are going to be very into this limited edition parsnip run. pumping what I'm guessing to be a few 100,000 litres of parsnip straight into the canning factory and just seeing what happens. It's very calm farm. Very, very calm farm to do this sort of thing. I reckon fuck that small grove, Yaz. Forget about that, dude. Okay. Should get back into... Oh wait, no way we make this turn. Like a couple of fucking pro skis. They've done it. People are gonna say that we're the ultimate badasses, Yaz. They don't even know the friggin' half of it. Farm sim baddies. Put me and Yaz in some real machinery. That's what I've been saying for years. Put Yaz in an IRL 30-ton vehicle and just let her cook. Get that woman a heavy vehicle license ASAP. Sorry. Shoot. You wedged on me there, Yaz? Sorry, dude. You might have to... You can control the height of that thing, Yaz. I think. Might be R1, might be R2. I think it's R1. Will unlock the height change capabilities on that port. It doesn't. It stores 0 parsnips, or like nearly 0. But also, I don't think we need to like get every parsnip in this field. I think we just need to get ourselves a little haul of the things, cultivate the rest of the field, decide if it's rice that we're replanting there or what, and yeah. There you go. And I think if you push up and down, you can actually change the axis on the so there's 2 segments of the pipe. There you go. Bingo. Bingo. Yeah. Whoop. Cool. So I reckon we just go fill up the canning factory with a whole shitload of parsnip, just keep going till we're like completely fucked with it. Maybe me and you sub out with Mr. Rubber and Harry Jonick at some point and go take care of our deliveries. Whenever those two are done with their tasks, we can take a little break from this nightmare task. But yep, I'd say there's going to be pretty good value in a cold couple 100,000 litres of parsnip, especially if we turn it into parsnip preserve. I think about that, parsnip preserve, just a bit of horseradish preserve. Oh, come on. Come on. Nice. Yep. Big doses of parsnip coming in here. Delightful scenes. And yeah, take as deep of a bite of that as you want, Yaz. If we leave a little bit off the edge, if there's some missed, some forgotten parsnip, it doesn't matter. I sense that we are not going to get through this whole field anyway, so yeah, there you go. Right, I reckon the end of this row, when we full up, I'll do that first run over to the cannery. What's the best way to get there? I'll give you a honk on the horn when I hit 100, and then you can just pull it to a stop and take a little break, Yaz. Oops. Oh, shoot. $100. Nice. I'll be right back, Yaz. Thanking you. Ugh. Alrighty. Call this lot off. Oh, the stick, yes, the lost Pink Panther stick. I know what you're talking about. Um, the stick that was on the Pink Panther and is now sitting on the highway. Do we grab it? Does it have luck attached to it? You know, I'll accept spooky reasons for things. I'll definitely accept spooky reasons for things. Shit. Definitely need a bit more of a run up onto the highway with this one. Oh, nice one, Harry. Good shout. Harry, when you're done with the beet field, would you, just while we remember it, pop a bit of lime over it? And also, what else needs lime? I think the cornfield? Maybe? Oop. All right. First hit of snip going in. I wonder how much they can hold here. We'll turn on preserved parsnip straight away. 240,000 litres. So 56 by 4. We can put in probably 4 3-in-1s Yaz. And then it will be overloaded. Four 3-in-1s will take it to 230,000 litres. Okay. Cool. All right, so it's a big task, this one, but not monstrous. We probably shouldn't be storing. I mean, unless we can keep on with this, we can, if we want to find somewhere to stash a few 100,000 litres of beet, and then, I mean, of parsnips, and then set up some belts to ship them out. That's if we really want to use every piece of the carcass, so to speak. But I'm happy to just crank in 240,000 litres of parsnip and then forget about the rest. Just cultivate it in. Probably it's good biomass for the soil, I guess. Oops. Ugh. might just start on this axis, Yaz. Hey, Mr. Fish. Going good, brother. How's yourself? Happy Sunday. How's those wires going? Holy moly. Shame about Luke Metcalf the other night. RIP. To bring you up to speed, Mr. Fish, because we keep selling back the Magic Meadow. It fell into private ownership. Whoever owned it planted a whole shitload of parsnips, and then we forgot to do anything about it. And here we are. Biffed it a little bit. What do you think they can do it without? Sorry, Yaz. I need to just reposition myself a bit, mate. Because I've only got a real... I don't have much of an angle. Like I can't easily move away from you. There we go. Like I've got to jackknife it basically to get another bite at it there. Alright. There we go. Thanking you. Yeah, Waz are doing as good as I've seen in... I mean, they've been pretty strong for a while. But I feel like now more than ever, they have... I mean, they're in the top 4. And they probably will go into the final series in the top 4. It's a hard thing to argue with. Results wise, like, it's excellent. They're the real deal, even without Luke Metcalf. Yeah, they're smashing it right now, eh? It feels like I don't want to jinx it, but it feels like 2018, you know, like a perfectly timed run. Doing well enough to be in the top 4 or the top 2 even, and then it all just starting to click into place in these last few games of the season. This is like watching two flamenco dancers, masters of their craft. Oh, yeah, stepping out for a breather. Oh, a swap. Oh, yep. I'll reposition the thingo. That's about as good as it gets. Oh, the vehicle, yep. Sorry, man. Oh, yep. You feeling good? Oh, I'm not watching. I didn't even turn that on. It's sort of a spoon bowl situation, and I sense that the dragons are much more in the ascendancy than the tigers, who are clearly like maybe heading for another worse, deeper slump than they've ever been in. Notice Alex Twal isn't on the field. Poor old Tigers. I don't like the vibes that Madge Maguire gives off. I think he's poison. I got a friend who's met him and said that he was like a really good bloke and really passionate about his rugby league, but I just don't think he's any good for a rugby league team's culture long term. Like he can spark something with the right team, but not a solid coach. Oh, nice fish. Mountain biking, outdoors related, footy related. What related to what? Give us a teaser. Sick. Cool. I was thinking, Yaz, should we just go up and down this angle? Like just do this long stretch and forget about the narrow end here? If yes, just you get in position and I'll get out your way. Yeah, yeah. Oh no. Yep. All right. This is a painful task. How's it doing? Parsnip harvest. Not what I would call a dream job. Yeah, fish. Yeah. That's cool you're posting fishing content, dude. Respect. Yep. Yes, Yaz. Nailing it, dude. Just getting us on our longest arc, you know what I mean? Save you having to do so much, me and you having to do so much rearranging, especially if we're just turning onto that short axis. Yep. There we go. Sorry, Yaz, when I got a heavy load, it's an automatic gearbox. I sometimes, or it's, yeah, no, it's an auto, so it sometimes gets stuck in like the wrong gear and doesn't fucking do its thing. So I lag behind you there. Especially when I get up around the, what do we got, 70% load. Okay. Where are we? A quick glimpse of the mini map. Okay. Harry, just saw you. Oh, nice to see you, Fish. Folks, hit that follow button on Fishing Garrett's page. He's a good, whoop, he's a good dude and makes cool vids about fishing, etc. Shit. Oh, I mean, it's in the name, you know, fishing and mountain biking in New Zealand. That sounds like a good vibe to you. I would say check out the page. I was just telling everyone to go visit your page, Fish, and you know, check out some of the activities, etc. that you get up to. Oh, there we go, Yaz. I'll be right back, mate. And then Harry Jonic / Mr. Rubber, how are you guys doing? If either of you want to sub in for me and Yaz, I'll get this 3-in-1 back in the next little while. And then we'll go do our deliverables. Let you guys put that horrendous task to rest. Oh yeah, looks like the beat fold is done. Ski, well done, Harry. But yeah, Harry, Rubber, don't want to pull you off your tasks before it's. I don't want to interrupt your tasks if you're like halfway through them or whatever. For fuck's sake, we are struggling here. We have to reverse down the whole friggin' highway in order to. I'm not graded for this. Brutal. Mack truck being put through its paces today. I don't know what the best use for this Mack truck is, but not been that. It's decent as like an agri truck. Does lack some traction and some horsepower. Hasn't got the horsepower of the Volvos. Has better traction though, and is more rugged in the field. But yeah, often moments like that, you know, when you're climbing up on the highway there, it does find itself lacking. As soon as it gets a load on, it goes to sleep. Right, another nice big dose of parsnip. Pulled in. Okay. Harry, would you be able to bring over it's a good one to use for that. Would you be able to bring over a small trailer to the parsnip job? Or Rubber actually probably best for this job. Rubber, would you just run that small trailer over to Yaz and get a trailer load of that for the horses? It really only seems to be about one small trailer load per year that they use. Rubber, does that feel right? About a trailer load of root veggies? As long as we keep everything else topped up and they're not just eating root veggies. Okay. I set a couple of bales of hay next to him. I'm struggling to figure out the horse setup in terms of what they actually need for food, but oats, hay, and gosh, something else. Oh, nice. Has Jay's shown up to replace Yaz? So Harry, basically with this, we don't need to be that efficient. We're pretty much guaranteed that we won't get anywhere near using the whole field. Oh, Harry, all right, nice one, brother. Take it easy. Thank you for your help. Oh, you're right, Harry. Don't worry, dude. Thanks for your help. Much appreciated. You've got that beat task is finito. Put all the gear away nicely. Thank you very much, Harry. Aha, thank you, Jenny. Lovely to see a bit of Irish language in the chat. Very cool. Love to see it. Purbeck, not 100% sure I know that one. I do feel like, I mean, people were also saying the same about 21, weren't they? Sorry, about 18. You know, it's the better game, blah, blah, blah. 22 misses all of the multiplayer quality of life additions, in my opinion. If you can't have two people sitting in the same vehicle, I'm barely interested. Barely interested. That was the most groundbreaking addition to Farm Sim. Multiple pimps in the same pimp wagon. Excellent. Nice. Mr. Rubber, I'm just pinching the Deutz farm, mate. That's all right. Sorry, guys. You all right, guys? All good, mate? Alright. Oh, you're right, Yaz. Oh, good, dude. I just got the cornfield limed up. Which is good to have that done. Cornfield, I'm going to see if I can get the... Oops. Cornfield, I'm going to see if I can get the beet ditch as well. If we've got any spare lime around. Which we may well do. Let's see. We don't. We're all out of spare lime. Alright. Do we make the beet ditch wait till next season? No. No, it's the lime. It's lime time. I'm gonna get like 2,000 liters of the stuff and just go give it a quick pass. And then Yaz or Rubber, whenever one of the two of you are free, might have another crack at the parsnips. I reckon if we can get in 4 3-in-1s in total, that'll do us, and then we can start thinking about what to do next over there at the Magic Meadow. I mean, if we actually own the meadow, there's really more options. Oh, cool. I'll come give you a dose there, Mr. Rubber. If you just come meet me over at the device, I'll get the Mac out of the way. You just come position yourself under it, and we'll give you a drink. There's also going to be a thought about, or a discussion of creating a giant beet pile somewhere, but I don't know. So the thing's going at like 9 k's an hour, Mr. Rubber. And I'll try and just set a straight course on this thing. Actually going 8 k's. Not an easy device to get doses off, this one. Not easy in the slightest. Do you want to swap over, Rubber? Well, oh, there we go. Let's set this down to 8. Alrighty. She's all yours, mate. Oops. And I might just lift the harvester up, spin her around and get the Mack truck over here. Oh yeah, just send you there, Mr. Rubber. Very good. Very good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's a weird dance, this one, because it's the parsnip device steers off that large back wheel, and then the 3-in-1 steers off this incredibly, you know, off a completely different 2-point axis. And the story basically, Rubber, is we have unlimited. We're not going to finish all of the radishes in this field, so we just take as big a bites as we can. Don't worry about missing radishes or picking up the scraps. We're just going to come through afterwards and cultivate the whole thing anyway, and get rid of all of the crap. So no need to fret about anything really. Just get them radishes. Kind of a nice task once you fall into that nice sort of 8 km/h mindset. It is a tricky little job, this one, Rubber. Bit unlucky that they planted radishes here and not a crop that we're more used to, or an easier crop to harvest, but Good to know at least that this is what goes into harvesting radishes. We won't ever have to live in wonder. Just involves, yeah, very tedious process. Alright, I'll do a lap across the road, Rubber, and let you reposition yourself, mate. Yep, the trick to this job is the cruise control. Once you get your head around how to subtly adjust the cruise control, it all makes a lot more sense, this one. Yeah, it's a weird little maneuver. It's like a L1, R1, up, down on the left stick, and just getting it set up, it's weird. And then knowing what speed the devices are going. Normally it's between 8 and 12 kilometers per hour, and then you can sort of, once you're in the ballpark, you can kind of adjust for change. God damn it. And then once the load gets a little heavier, you got to adjust for that as well, because it just fucking gets bogged down in the mud here and doesn't want to play ball. And when you're in cruise control, you can't manually drop gears. It's an interesting little task. The parsnip haul. I mean, I do wonder if we shouldn't use the meadow for some sort of crop. Or is it just grass? Is this our sort of haul of our store of silage and hay and stuff? Probably that's the play. Half grass, half something else, yeah. split it up, and then, you know, if we change our minds one season, bang in some other stuff. You know, maybe we need a little bit of extra corn or oat, or we decide we want to get extra barley, or we forget something, or whatever. Something to think about. We split the field again, create another path through it. Let that be the kind of dividing line. That's maybe a thought. Ooh, will we fill it up on this run? Yeah, I reckon. 9. 100. All right, Mr. Rubber. I'll be right back, mate. Un momento. Por favor. Damn. It does not handle these plowed fields very well. Especially with a full load. No chance getting up this highway. Absolutely no chance. Let's see. Jeez Louise. It's even struggling more than usual. Come on, dude, drop that gear, broski. This thing is struggling. See, it's the automatic gearbox. If we had that crash box in the International, I reckon we'd just be down in fucking second gear, like gunning it up this hill. There we go. Old mate in the high ace behind us just laughing, mocking us, trying to overtake. Respect to him, high ace is a nice vehicle. Did they recently add high aces to the NPC vehicles? Oh shit. It's jackknifed on the highway, that's not good. Jackknife trying to check out old mate's JDM van. High ace, for real, an elite vehicle though. Comes. It did. That's a recent addition. That's in the last update they added the high ace. Interesting. He's heading out of town. Oh no. How did I get out of that? High Ace Rubber? Yeah, the Toyota High Ace. Beautiful Asian market van. You don't get him in the US. The E350 takes up the whole takes up that whole market. The High Ace is like a over engine cab over minivan for the Asian domestic market. Get them in Australia, they're fucking gone. They make the E350 look like shit. Yeah, they're not giving us much chance, the locals today, are they? Not giving us much to work with. Yeah, we drop in one more hit of parsnips out of this 3-in-1, and I reckon that's that for the parsnip loadout. And we can figure out what to do with the field next month. Maybe next month we sort of get serious about the cultivation campaign. Give it a bit of a brush up the old Magic Meadow. I guess we can plant grass there any season we see fit. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Rubber. It's true, but I mean, for how rarely we have to do this, I think it's better just to back our skill set and say fuck it. You can hang that 4th fork in a little further there, Mr. Rubber. Make sure that thing's got some parsnip in it. There we go. And it doesn't matter if we, like I said, this is all biomass that we can just plow into the field, and then we don't have to worry about fertilizing the grass. I think it works that way. Yep. Shit. Sorry, Mr. Rubber. Bit of a false start there from me. There we are. Plus side of this is we're going to have some massive sale days. We're going to have parsnip preserve, red beet preserve, rice flour, noodles, and kimchi. We won't have regular flour noodles, but still, the addition of all those preserves, God knows how much that's going to boost our our sale period. That could mean anything for us. You'd prefer a regular fork there, Yaz? What's the I reckon we're almost at the point where just whatever your best, most desired device is, we can probably just put it in your hands. Oh, so like the big Manitou? Okay. My preference down there is the tracked skid steer. 'Cause then you can pick up 4 things at once, or and also can turn on a dime in those type spaces. Big Manitou, yeah, it's too tight for that, I think. And you're talking about the smaller greenhouses. Okay. Maybe down there we stick, because it's getting to the point where you and I don't need where we've just got a different fork at every location. It's getting to the point where we don't, like I can ditch my, I mean, my red Utes it's becoming obsolete. Its main use is as a rescue vehicle. It rarely steps up to the plate anymore now. You're running the deliveries, yes. And now that we've got sort of more forks out there, and in terms of a rescue vehicle, it's been a second since our last rollover. It's been a hot second since that has happened. Just pointing out the facts. Don't know if we're driving more conservatively or what's happening there, but yeah. Yep, the red Ute is noticeably out of favour. Something to think about. I haven't really used it for any of its delivery tasks in a few months. For a while there, yeah, its main role was filling in the gaps where we didn't have loading devices. But yeah, since the addition of the third dog, it's become a little obsolete. So yeah, maybe we take the What's its best use? I mean, Yaz, if you would prefer to do the if you're running the deliveries, we can put you in the red ute. Take the skid steer off your dog. Put that skid steer at the greenhouses that you're talking about, the small greenhouses. It just kind of lives there, doing eggs and the small veggies and the honey load. And then your sort of get around is the red ute with skid steer. That's how you make sure that you've got a skid steer where you need it. And other than that, you just use the orange dog. And then I'm vehicle free. I can ride a horse or something, or just walk around, teleport around, get a lift with someone. Drive the Pink Panther S or something like that. Just thinking out loud what's going to be most practical. Thinking what I sort of do most on the farm. I tend to be more of a fill-in. Prefer driving without a skid. Okay. Cool. Let's put one skid at the small greenhouses. One of the wheeled skids at the greenhouses and the other wheeled skid at the cereal factory. And where have we got that's uncovered? Sugar mill maybe, but that's so rare that we do that. We could just pick one of them up and go for that. Cool. I like that thinking, Yaz. Now I'm going to try and keep rolling here, Mr. Rubber. Just because with this much beat on... Okay, I've lost my momentum. Never mind. Fuck that, haven't I? Hold up there, Mr. Rubber. Fuckity fuck. Truck. Hold up. I got a heavy load on, mate. I'm not catching up. Yeah. You can fit more on, yeah. Cool. All right. So it's 3 dogs, distribute the skids, the red ute. If I need to go flip someone up, I just go pick up the small skid down at the small. I go pick up the wheeled skid steer down at the small greenhouses. that gives us a bit of coverage there. But again, there's so few rollovers happening at the moment that it's kind of much of a muchness. We've also got so many skiddies around that wherever you roll over, you're not that far from something if you want to just go pick yourself up, or, you know, keep it secret that you rolled over or something like that. Cool. Mr. Rubber, we're nearly done here, mate. There it is. All right. I don't know if we want another spare trailer load of parsnips for the horses, Mr. Rubber. I don't know if you think that there's value in that, but if you reckon, maybe get... Yeah, cool. If you grab that and maybe just either you can sort of roll it forward and then fill it up, and then roll it forward and fill it up, or maybe get Yaz down there to help you out. Okay, yeah, like a dump, a 3-in-1 dump somewhere. Yeah, I'm down for that. Where do we dump it? Somewhere here, even, on the field. Could be a thought. Also losing light a little bit since it's autumn time. Anywho, I'll be back shortly. I'm fucking gunning up this ramp here. Can't get this done in one run. Come on! Oh, man. Yaz, maybe if you get one of the regular little trailers and go grab a load off Mr. Rubber, and then Mr. Rubber, we can just have then 2 trailers of beets, root vegetables up there. As for the final 3-in-1, I'll see where this takes us at the canning factory, but I think I'm maybe done. I'm maybe done with the old parsnips for the day. That's 240, well, 200, 200, can I do the maths on this? 238,000 litres I've done of parsnip. Thank you, Rubber, for driving that device, and to Yaz as well. That's a painful task, that one. Very, very glad for you guys' help. Hopefully we can see some decent profit from this pickled parsnip we'll be turning out. And geez, it isn't a lovely day down here at the harbour. Winter sunset at the harbour. It's just got this kind of gloomy quality, which is really nice. Oh yeah, it's Coming in pretty nicely up there at the old tree fold. New growth's coming in a very nice fashion. It's going to look great next spring. As for me and you, Mr. Rubber, if you want to jump on some cultivation, I think there's a bit of that to do. And I will help Yaz put the finishing touches on the daily deliverables. And then, yeah. That ought to be our month. Bit of a complicated month. We've got a lot done. Got a whole lot done. Ah, nice one, Shanos. Love that, brother. That's what the weekends are for, right? Family time. How you doing, mate? Oh yeah, Yaz, I reckon get that other trailer load off Mr. Rubber. Sorry, yeah. Forgot about that. We'll get a spare trailer load for the horsies. Get the 3-in-1 put away. Ah, that's the best, Shane. Glad to hear it, dude. We bought the Magic Meadow, Shane, and we bought the Magic Meadow and pulled in all of the parsnip, plonked it off at the horse fold for root crop, and the rest of it went to the canning factory. We're gonna make some sort of canned parsnip. Ah, nice one, Gonzo. Dreaming of digital crops. That's beautiful. Right. Thanks for stopping in. Ride strangely upon the dream tractor. Nice. When I think of the calm farmers just so restful in bed, sleeping peacefully, God, that makes me so happy. Shane, he did not. I'm not sure what the story is there in terms of when he'll be able to rejoin us or be able to actually comment. But you know, I'm trying not to worry about it. Obviously, it would be really nice if Oh, yeah, good one, Rubber. Yes, please. It'd be really nice if he pulled his head out and said some cool stuff. Obviously, we're all hoping that he will do that, but day's end, that's up to him. If that's the kind of thing that he's up for or into. Okay, cool. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad person, but that whole white replacement shit is such a crock of shit, and just like a well-known KKK talking point. So we can't really have that shit. And it's not the kind of shit I'm gonna just like let someone say unchallenged. Especially among the fellas, you know, we got to keep each other straight up and down about that type of thing. Otherwise it's back to fucking Nazi Germany, you know what I mean? Okay. Thanks, Gonzo. I think you handled that pretty well, man. Guys, I hope you don't mind I pop a couple extra pallets up here on your beautiful, artful stack. Yeah, no, you can't be threatening to bash everyone in the chat. It's not cool. That's a bit of a weakness of mine. I sometimes... The first one goes to shed? Okay. Trailer is cheese. Alright, cool. Sorry, I put... Okay, yeah, I'll sort it out. Sorry, mate. I should have just left you bloody load your thing. Sorry, bud. I put some cheese. Okay. I'm going to put... Truck to shed. Yeah, I gotcha. I shouldn't have bloody... I would hate if someone did that to me. Sorry, Yaz. I shouldn't have bloody interrupted. You had a system going and I fucked it. When Yaz is cooking, she's one of them people, whatever it looks like, it's happening at max efficiency, and that has to be... It's going to be hard to understand sometimes, but it is happening at maximum efficiency. Yeah. The stack is... I have no notes for the stack, Yaz. So I'm going to put them in there like that. Then get the choices. What's the saying about the cat meme? If I fits, I sits. Goat cheese out of there. Everything else is meant to be in there. And the rest of this goes sale point. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Shit. Oh, nice. Nice one, Yaz. See, that's the difficulty I face, is I just feel like with people like Jado, who I'd say is essentially a good dude, and I mean like in his, I mean that in like his essence or whatever, doesn't seem to want to hurt anyone. But these fucking right-wing chuds and these goddamn nationalist movements and these KKK freaks, the guys who are a little bit isolated, they know that if they just put these fucked up ideas in their head and get them to say them to someone like me, that they're expecting us to reject people like him, and then suddenly Jado's experienced a deeper level of rejection and he's more isolated. And you know what I mean? It's the same thing that fucking cults and Christians and shit do. They try and isolate you. That's how the Seventh-day Adventists work. They send their young members out door knocking. Everyone tells them to go fuck themselves. And suddenly it seems like, to them, like the world's a horrible place and everyone's mean and nasty. When really, people just don't like being woken up on Sunday morning and told about the Word of God, which is fair enough. I don't think Christians like being woken up on Sunday morning being told some shit they don't want to hear, so yeah. That's how it works. That's how the scam works. And also, they're telling these people, oh, everyone else is doing a scam. Yes, they do, Shane. The Seventh-day Adventists sure as fuck do, and the Mormons sure as fuck do. I mean, maybe not here in Australia, but over in the US, they definitely do that shit. Get someone knocking on your door. Have you heard about the word of Christ? And I don't have a problem with Christianity. I don't have a problem with any religion. But, you know, someone knocking on your door on a Sunday morning is just like, kiss my fat ass. I don't care who the fuck you are. But the goal isn't to preach Christianity. The goal of that isn't to preach Christianity. When it comes to the Mormons and the Jehos, rubber, the goal is to get those young people out there on the street experiencing rejection from the outside world, experiencing harsh words from non-Christians, people saying stuff like, man, I don't want to hear this shit, just fuck off and leave me alone. Suddenly that Jehovah's Witness on the door knocking, he's thinking, man, these non-Jehovah's people are nasty. These non-Jehovah's people are mean, they don't like me. I better stick with my Jehovah's Witness group. You know what I'm saying, Shane? I'm not talking about Christians or normal Christians or any of that. I'm talking about groups that are trying to maintain influence over groups of other people. Yep, exactly, Yaz. Those parents want their kids to see and experience rejection from non-Christians and from the outside world, to drive in the idea that other people are nasty. And the reality is they just don't like being bothered on Sunday morning. They don't like to be bothered by... No one wants anyone to knock on their door and tell them some shit. If someone knocks on my door, it better be to hand me a piece of mail, or to say, hi, I'm your friend, or to like say something I want to hear. Don't tell me about goddamn Jehovah. Come on. Yep. At least salespeople are there with a clear idea of what they're doing. Yep. Whatever I'm after, I'll go find it myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. Shanos, I get it, brother. There's obviously like the vast majority of Christians, Muslims. You know, the vast majority of Christians are just regular people. Vast majority of Muslims just regular people. You know, most Jews aren't Zionists. Blah blah blah. I find among most religions, you know, they're sort of stuck answering for the weirdos in their crew. Yeah, yeah, they got a very distinct number, Rubber, very specific number. I think they believe that there's another more complicated layer to it though, where they believe that if they don't get a certain number of people, that they also go to hell. Like they have to get people, or else it lowers their chances as well. There's a lot of confusion in the Jehovah's Witnesses. It is basically just a cult. Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh Day Adventists. Um, I know in Australia it's like the Maronites are like that. A lot of the prosperity churches, the born again churches, they're all like basically cults. But then for all of them, there's a huge amount of Christians that are just genuine good people, you know. It's a sad situation we're in. Okay, yeah, so I just dump them off mine. I really think the main reason that the JHOs go door knocking is purely to make their kids experience ostracization. I don't think it serves any other purpose but that. It's purely to make their kids experience rejection by the outside world. And you know, they've been saying to their kids in the lead up, they say, watch how mean everyone is to us. You can't go anywhere but the church if you want to find decent people who like you and love you. Meanwhile, the J-Hos are like some of the most toxic motherfuckers on earth. That's Mormonism. Mormonism's some fucking weird shit. I worked with some Mormons for a while. That is some unusual shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, just saw that. Mr. Rubby, you're up there killing it. Yeah, the Mormons are fucked up. Are you right to work that? Oh no, yeah, he's got it. Might have to get up there with the little one at some point. But yeah, when we do our sort of full campaign, Rubber, I'll do a little walk around in the with the little brush and give it a touch up. Yeah. Yep. It's the tough thing about religion generally, you know. It's like I don't like the function of it, you know, is to an outsider, it sounds like fucking Looney Tunes, you know what I mean? I mean that in the nicest way, but it does. And that's by design. I have a theory that Christian pastors get a strange, I don't want to say sexual thrill, but a psychosexual feeling of dominance over their flock when they lie to them, because they know they're lying. The pastor of a church, the guy speaking to the church, he knows everything he's saying is a crock of shit. Same as in a lot of cults, you know. They know. Most of the leaders of the church are like, they have no genuine belief in God. I think that's general to all religions. They've just found themselves a little niche where they can pretty easily be in a position of authority over other people. This is like maybe just my theory on it all, but I think that's what's gone through their head, you know. When all they had to do was start a farm sim farm. It was that easy, guys. You didn't have to go through all that God bothering. But yeah, no, I don't think that, you know, many church leaders have genuine faith, genuine belief in God or the teachings. Maybe a few of them did originally, but I think after a while it would just become either like a job or like an obsession or like something that they, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this isn't to say that Christianity isn't real or that God isn't real or anything like that. I'm not saying that when I say that. I'm talking about like the church leaders, like the pastors, you know, the pastors, the preachers, the people like that. The people in charge of the church. Okay, yep, no worries, Mr. Rubber. We're all but done here, mate. I'm going to return the Deutzfahr to your forage mixer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for real, Shanos. You know, I would say a lot of what they read as well, they've just downloaded off the internet. There's web pages where you can download. I was officiating weddings for a second there. There's web pages where you can just download like a sermon or whatever. You can say, oh, I want a sermon about this. Bang. I'd say that's probably one of the biggest corrupting factors in the church. It's just like unwillingness to write your own material would mean that you kind of end up repeating stuff that others have said. This is great for my viewership. Lots of people just walking out the door when I talk about this sort of stuff. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know it's not the funnest shit to talk about. And I do kind of believe in God, you guys. I do. You know, God is in the water. God is in the trees, shit like that. Oh yeah, good shout, yes. Send you there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you're right. That's good numbers, Shane. That's what I'm worried about. And we have officially completed the harvest season. That's in the rear view. Yeah. After those beets and parsnips, we got nothing else. Nice. I love that, Shane. You know, God is in the rice. God is in, it's in your heart. Sense of awe in the universe. Spirit of kindness. Spirit of giving, spirit of caring for one another. The great wholeness between humankind. Races and different people coming together. That's cool. Rhett, from Rhett and Link / Good Mythical Morning. God is in the pones. God is in the grain. I think there's something of God in the internet, you know, the great totem of human imagining, friendship, togetherness, ideas, morality. God's in everything non-violent and beautiful about us. Does God have a beard? Is he a dude? He lives in the sky? I don't know about that. I won't go that far. You won't catch me going that far. Was Jesus the Son of God? Maybe, I don't fucking know. Let's go get more people. Yeah. Yeah, no, they left. They came back with more. Nice one, everybody. Mr. Rubber, all but done? Okay, yep. We'll let you finish off your last little bite of cultivation up there. Geez, that big cultivator does good work. Love that. He did, Gonzo, he did. I think about Jesus washing Mary Magdalene's feet, and I just think, oh, mama, that's the Christianity I'm about. Him saying to the moneylenders, leave or face my wrath. That's fucking cool. I think about Jesus washing Mary Magdalene's feet all the time. All the time. That's some good shit. That is some really good shit. Imagine her just like she's a prostitute. She's been around just like prostituting it up. And suddenly this holy leader's like, hey girl, come here and take those clogs off. I'm going to give those tootsies a little cleansing. And she'd be like, okay. She'd be like, all right, if you say so. Yes. Yes. That's the Christianity I believe in. They were stinky and vinegary. They had that tang. Jesus didn't care though. He's chill like that. Jesus didn't care one bit. He was like, bring those nasty hooves over here. I got something to do with them. Just cleaning in between the toes, gently caressing the arch. She would have just been there like, yeah. I would like that. I would like that. Fellas, wash your homies' feet. Be as Jesus was. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lot turning that woman into sand or a pillar of salt. I don't know what was going on with that. I didn't understand that one. Oh, yeah. Dude, when I think about my boys just oiling me down, and I'm just there like, okay, fellas. That's what I love about Christianity. The anointing, the foot washing, the flipping of the tables and being like, fuck you, buddy. Being like, everyone come together. Everyone come together. And there were a few thousand years there where Christianity was chill, you know? Where like the Roman Empire was still a thing and the Christians were like somewhat, you know what I mean? I don't know. Rebellious. Nighty night, Shanos, and nighty night, everyone else. I'm going to go and eat my dinner. Rubber, Yaz, we smashed it today. Harvest season is officially over. Next month, we're going to get hardcore into the cultivation campaign. We're going to figure out what to do with the Magic Meadow. Yaz delivery campaign ongoing and a big sale coming. I don't know if it's next month or maybe we save it for... Maybe we clear it out. It's December next month. We clear it out. Go into the new year with a fresh slate. Good chats tonight, guys. Lovely to see you all there in the chat. Gonzo, Shanos, in absentium, Jado, if you're watching this, bud, come back to us. Return to the fold. It's so easy. We're all rooting for you to be we're rooting for you, man. Come get anointed with the boys. Something to think about. Let's anoint one another and never say any racist shit again. Anyway, love yous all. Stay safe out there. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the Steeden. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.